blockage there. Boy, once I learn about all these blockages, how to remove them, probably get a pretty constant flow of some stuff. But anyway, in the moment, in the meantime, in between time, we're just going to let this work. And I'm in doing this, and maybe not the most ideal of circumstances, but you know what? It's not that bad. I just want to say to you, please take wherever you are and embrace it for a moment, even if it's not the best, even if it's rough. Even when you embrace it, I just mean feel the texture, understand the essence of it, endeavor to move away from that which is not good or good for you or good for those you love, but still glean something from it and trust God, trust yourself through it. There's so much happening, all levels, all the time. But there's a majesticness about how creation works, how life works for us, that our greatest good continues to be an unfolding and bubbling up kind of thing if we have a mind, if we have a passion, a space to want to be a blessing in the world. If you intend to just get it, you might have to go through with things to recognize that getting it isn't what it is all about. But if, as part of your getting, you gain understanding, if as part of your getting, you get so that you can give, there may not be a limit to that which is in store for you. I'm using these words gently and safely, and I'm looking at the grays in my eyebrows. Look at them. But maybe I should be thankful that I got gray in my eyebrows. Many folks we know and love never got this far. So I'm thankful for that. Thankful for that. I'm thankful for my grays in the hair. I'm thankful for my mom who's no longer with me, but for all the gifts she left me. I'm thankful. Some of you have had loss. You've had loss well before the time they wish, they should have been lost. But be thankful for them. Be thankful that they are where they are, not experiencing any of the suffering and struggling that they've experienced. But also know that they're in a space and they may do you some good. Do I know? No. I just make choices to get the best out of whatever I can when I can. Most of the time. Sometimes I'm not in a good space, and I'm thankful for those of you who send prayers up on my behalf. I'm thankful for those of you who do things on my behalf to make my day and make the world better. So I'm taking this time to talk to you and share this with you and ask of you to do what you do and to be okay with where you are. Be inspirationally dissatisfied. I'm not saying be miserable. I'm saying be inspirationally dissatisfied so that you can be pulled to take action to a better situation, but still feel inspired and feel good about the fact that you can do that you don't have to stay where you are, but that you can use where you've been to help you to get from where you are to where you intend to be. Don't wait until you get there to feel good about it. Feel good about where you're going. Focus on where you're going. I appreciate a lot of you folks who are so much younger than me giving me blessings. My daughter sent me a post that another young lady talking about the quantum realm. And then there was another one behind it where another youngster is talking about attraction, the law of attraction, and understanding that what we want, we don't chase after. He said, we attract it, we magnetize. ourselves to it. Well, I want to suggest another possibility. It's not either an all or a nothing. It's not always a left or a right. There's a lot of grades in between. You just need to find your space and continue being in the know. My wife Michelle talked about being in the know. Talking to me, it's a little bit beyond belief. It's like you believe something. Sometimes you believe it like, oh, I want to believe. Well, you know what? There's some strength there too. There's a verse in the Bible that always inspires me when the guys people are going and moving around and Jesus goes, who touched me? And the people, his disciples said, what do you mean who touched you? Everybody's touching you. You were walking through all of this. What do you mean? No, sir, I felt some of my essence go by. Who touched me? And then there's a woman down below said it was me. And I just knew that if I could just touch you, that I would be healed. And he looks at her and he says, your thought, your beliefs have made it so. Be healed. And I don't know if you can get the fullness of that and appreciation that there was someone that had enough faith that she was willing to crawl through a whole bunch to be healed from something I think she was suffering from for like 7 years prior to that day. So here you are, I'm suggesting, wherever it is, that if you have that kind of faith that is a knowing faith, a belief that's that strong, go through that faith and let it take you to where you intend to be because you're headed there. But if your faith is that of a mustard seed and it's very minuscule and it's feeble, do that prayer. Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. And let that vibration attract what you want to the reality of the day. I got some cream of wheat here that my lovely niece made for me that is going to help me get to where I want to be. And that's a little bit from this wooziness, but I want to thank you for listening, and I want to encourage you to be all that you desire to be. Recognize that whatever you're going through, you're growing through. That's the gift God has for you and for me. Not that we just suffer through, but that we grow through. Every chance you get, notice how nature works. You have seen the changes of the seasons, and you see things look like they die away. They're just going dormant and getting that energy they need for that next big push, which is about to come. March. Well, it depends on when you're watching this. I remember some of you saw my videos from 10 years ago where I talked about 10 years from now, and 10 years came. So remember that things come to pass, they don't come to stay. If you're suffering a little bit, it's just a moment away for a better day. So look at it, learn from it, look for when you're really feeling it, look for ways to help somebody else so you don't have to feel it so much. It's a crazy thing that when you take your eye off your pain, it goes wherever else it is. Your pain sort of falls into the background. So we're talking about a few things, and I know that it's kind of ad hoc in the moment, but I have been wanting to talk to you for so many times. I've got a bunch of different things. I have some old videos I was trying to pull up and resurface and bring into it. Run into a little snag there. I did a couple of audio tapes. I got it and I couldn't remember how to bring it from here to here to bring it to there. Those things are coming, but now is now. So I'm offering this to you, and I hope it's a blessing to you, Mushroom and Carolyn. I appreciate your listening and watching, and hope you are able to, what do you call it, like and subscribe or comment. All those things add to my life too, and I appreciate you. Sometimes we're ripping and running and we don't know if what we're giving is working with everyone. So anyway, oh, okay, my niece is helping me saying I'm talking too long. I mean, and she knows, you know how you guys understand, what do you call it? Search engine optimization, whatever. I'll explain to her what I'm doing and why I stuck it on for you in a little bit. Blessings to you, and remember, if you can't calm the waters, learn to ride the waves. There's another story I want to talk to you about in my book another time, because I'm going to eat this food. Have a blessed day. Learn how to turn this off now, too. Let's see. Try that. And try that. And try that. How about that?